In 8 days' time, millions of people across England will go to the polls. And if you're one of them, I want to ask you a question. Do you actually know what you're voting for? Not in a condescending way, genuinely, because most people turn up on the day, put a cross in the box, and walk out without really understanding what their vote does, what power it gives or what it takes away, what decisions are made by the people they just elected. So today I want to explain exactly how local elections work, what councils actually do, why your vote matters more than you might think, and why this particular set of elections on May the 7th is unlike anything that this country has seen in years. So let me start with the basics. Local councils are the layer of government closest to you. Not Westminster, not Whitehall, your local council. And they control more of your daily life than most people realise. Your bin collection, your local roads, planning permission for new houses in your area, social care for elderly residents and relatives, children's services, libraries, parks, local transport, training standards, environmental health. And all of that is decided not by Keir Starmer or Kemi Badenoch, but by the councillors that you elect on May the 7th. Now, there are broadly three types of council in England. There are county councils, which cover large rural areas predominantly and are responsible for big services like social care and transport. District councils, which sit below the county council and handle more local issues like planning and housing. And unitary authorities, which do everything in one layer, which are common in cities and towns. In London, you're voting for borough councils, 32 of them, each running services in their own area. So how does the voting actually work? Well, each council is divided into wards. Think of a ward like your local neighbourhood. Each ward elects either 1, 2 or 3 councillors depending on its size. You vote for the candidate in your ward, not a party leader, not for Prime Minister, for local representation. So the candidate standing in your ward will be from the main national parties, so Labour, Conservative, Reform, Liberal Democrats, Green Party, but often there'll be independent candidates too, people with no party affiliation who simply want to represent their local community. Now, you get 1 vote per councillor being elected in your ward. So if your ward elects 3 councillors, you get 3 votes. Put a cross next to the candidates that you want. Simple. The candidates with the most win. It's first past the post, the same system that's used in general elections. After all the ward results come in, the party that wins the most seats across the whole council forms the administration. If one party wins more than half the seats, they have overall control and can push through their policies without needing anyone else's support. If no party wins a majority, it's called no overall control. And parties have to negotiate and work together to get things done. The council then elects a leader, usually the leader of the controlling group, who effectively runs the council along with a cabinet of senior councillors. And here's where it kind of gets interesting for this particular election. Most local elections are relatively quiet affairs, a few thousand votes here, a few council seats changing hands there. This one is different. The latest polling shows Labour, who won the general election less than 2 years ago with a 34% landslide vote, are now polling at 17% nationally. So half their support has gone. YouGov's model published today projects Labour losing more than 20 points in 10 West Midlands councils alone. They're projected to lose control of Wigan, Sunderland, Barnsley, councils they've held for decades. Reform UK, who had virtually no local councillors 2 years ago, are projected to win the highest vote share across large portions of the UK or of England. In London, the Greens are surging. Labour could lose boroughs, as they've held some since the 1990s. And in Wales, Labour could be pushed into third place. This is not a normal election. This is a moment where the entire political map of England could effectively be redrawn. And your vote in your ward is part of that. Now, I want to be clear about something. I'm not telling you who to vote for. That's your decision and yours alone. What I'm saying is that your vote matters more than it has done in years. Find out who's standing in your ward. Look at what your council has done with the money. That's really important. Look at the state of your local services. And on May the 7th, go and vote. This channel exists for just one reason, to tell you the truth about what's happening in the country in plain English. No spin, no agenda, just the facts. So if that matters to you, if you've learned something today, subscribe. It costs nothing. It means everything to us. And we can keep pushing out content like this, keeping you up to speed with what's going on around the country and these explainer videos as well.